5 fathoms deep, my father lies. And it's a name taken from the writer Laurie Weeks in New York. It's a wonderful writer. And I was talking to her about the piece and trying to reconcile kind of pack in all of the themes that are inside of the piece. And the piece deals with a changing climate and this fear of flooding and of drought that are very real and very urgent. And also with sort of the politics around disaster, which in America have a lot to do with this idea of the evangelical Christian rapture. And now, instead of binding people together, disasters are manipulated to separate people. And so you have like Hurricane Katrina, right?
Yeah,
which, you know, the rich people get airlifted to Disneyland, and then the poor people are just, you know,
left behind.
Right. And then hopefully they go, and so that then a company can buy up their land, etc., etc. I was also interested in this the merging of feminine mythologies and water, and always the idea that water represents emotion in some fundamental way. And that's all over our language, the idea of being flooded with emotion, or storms of rage, or, you know, raining tears, any of these things.
And this is totally opera language also.
Right.
Because opera language is also, it's a bit more expressive than each.
It is. I think it's very raw, and I think of opera as this technology that actually gets people feeling in a new way. And my hope is to use that technology in a way that's more fresh and more immediate, and really actually can work on people listening, which I think happens less and less in the opera house. I think we need to take it out of the opera house, and it needs to bring bodies closer together. And my hope is that maybe it can work against that separating damage, the idea of using disaster to pull people apart and to pull people away from their emotions, so that we're unable to feel, we're paralyzed, we're scared, we're apart from each other. Maybe opera can help us to kind of bind in new ways, or to feel what we're feeling in new ways.
So can we hear perhaps some tones?
Without the bubbles. Well, I'll sing the most kitschy part, which is Wagner, who's so good for kitsch. And this is Erda's warning. Something so. I don't remember the words now. I have to be in the water to remember.
But thank you for this, you know, it was very brave to do it without bubbles also, no?
That's the in-air version,
So this pool, no, in Ljubljana is the biggest pool you will do this performance now? Like from all other performances you did until now?
Yes. This is the biggest and the deepest theater of sorts. And it's very exciting. It's the most fully produced performance in this opera series. So it's just Act 1, Scene 2. And it's the premiere of the deep.